Yeah,
Good
it's very
goalkeeper as well.
firm.
Now, contrary to popular belief, we're not the throwaway society that many perceive us to be. I knew that.
You
Go round
are.
to your house.
You're a real
Go round to
throwaway.
Kate's house.
I
Nothing's been
know.
thrown away
I've
for
got all
years.
your junk in my house, haven't I? You chuck everything out.
There's a new study that has delved into the cupboards under the stairs to find that we are a growing nation of hoarders.
Yes.
Almost half the typical house is filled with items such as old electrical devices, toys, and stuff we simply don't use.
And that's just under this desk. And live
Right
in a moment to a very cluttered home. But first, underneath all that jumble, somewhere, we're told, is Matt Arnold.
In 30 years, we've doubled our ownership of rarely used items, and the resulting junk mountain occupies an area in a typical home equivalent to more than £70,000 worth of room space. Emma Stone is just like many others, and research claims that consumerism in the early 80s and 90s is the cause.
Fibre optic light base, mobile phone, Christmas tree, makeup kit, padded cushion.
Our possessions are also soaring in value. A typical property contains over £2,500 worth of electrical goods alone. In 1979, the figure was £851. Overall, home contents are worth £18,500 on average, more than twice what they were 3 decades ago.
In that film and see if it can be turned into cash. Matt, good morning.
Good morning to you, Ben. If you were watching earlier, you'll know I'm in Emma Stone's house in North London. I'm no expert, but I've got someone here who is, Jamie Breese, a decluttering guru.
Good morning.
Now, Jamie, we've been looking around Emma's house. You pulled out the ubiquitous foot spa.
I'm so excited. It's worth absolutely nothing.
OK, but what we have got is, Emma and her family waiting in the lounge. So shut the doors, let's take the cameras through, because in there is Emma. She's very bravely opened up her house and her cupboards to us all. And waiting on the sofa is Grandad Bill and her 2 young boys, Jake and Charlie. So, Emma, thanks for having us in. Come and have a look at some of the stuff we've found. Now, 45%, according to the survey, of the stuff that people have got cluttering up their houses are things like women's shoes. You've certainly got plenty.
I have.
How do you feel about what we've done in the last few hours, looking around all your stuff? For example, whilst you tell us, I'll show you more. Go on.
It's made me confront all my demons and realise exactly how much rubbish there is. How much there is to deal with.
There's plenty, isn't there? So, Jamie, you've picked out a few highlights.
I have
just showing
indeed.
that the cupboards are
I have
stuff.
indeed. You know, there's a couple of car boot fairs stuff. Really good fun to do your car boot with fairs. There's absolutely hundreds of pounds worth of general clutter.
I meant to do a car boot every week and it just never happens.
Well, tips on decluttering, you know, be bold, be harsh with yourself, get some friends and family over to help you, set aside, you know, it's a great time being spring clean time.
Yeah.
Make some space. Decluttering is really good for the spirit, and of course you can make some cash as well. And coming to that, we've got a few pieces here. This could be a future collectible. It didn't do too well 3 or 4 years ago. It was like a little multimedia centre, probably a couple £100 new, maybe 50 quid now. We've got some late 80s, early 90s neon telephone there. It's an analogue phone. Again, if it had its box, it might be worth a few quid. One to watch. Something from probably from your teenage years, complete with mid-1980s dust. A little Wurlitzer there, and of course things which we don't even know what they are. But guess what? After 10 years of going around people's houses, I've come across some gems.
Yeah, this is
I know you used to hang around at stage doors because you found out earlier on. We've got some tight fit autographs, absolutely not worth much yet. Dean Martin, but it gets better. Sophia Loren in a frame. It's an original signature. That's 200 quid. And then it gets better. Rock Hudson, possibly 500 from a dealer on a high street. But best of all, we've not only got Marilyn's facsimile signature there, we've got a nice pose in a frame with a dedicated signature, not worth so much, but this is worth up to £5,000.
For real?
Yeah.
What's your reaction to that? Because that's serious money.
Yeah, that is serious money. I don't think I'd want to sell it, but it's nice to know that it's worth a lot of money.
Keep it. Jamie, thank you. Emma, thank you. Back to the studio.
Good stuff, Matt.
stuff.
Anything worth £5 in your house?
Unlikely, not even me. I don't think anything's worth that in
Your
our house.
hair's worth about that.
Yeah, that's true. And Lorraine's here in just a moment.
Claire's standing by. She's got the weather.